Hi, I'm Greg Schreeuwer. I'm a chiropractor from Sydney.
And we're welcoming you to the Human Detour. More importantly, I'm welcoming Greg and his fiance and also my best friend Natalie from Australia. They're in for a few weeks vacation and so excited to have them over. I feel like a little kid, that excitement all day when you're waiting for your friends to come over to play. They're finally here. I feel like what happens when your friends come over, we're just going to have a great time. So we wanted to just chat and share some things with you.
Cool. So what we thought about when we decided to do this video today was to talk a little bit about all the fun stuff that we used to do as kids, and Jamie's going to talk a little bit about nutrition and some of the stuff that we all used to love as kids that we can bring back into our diet today, and it can be as healthy as all the other food that we have, but still bring back all those childhood memories. And what I thought I'd talk about, which I'm going to speak to Jamie about now, is some of the stuff that she used to love when she was a kid. Like some of the stuff she used to love in terms of hobbies and games she used to play and all that kind of stuff. Because at the end of the day, a lot of us are trying to find purpose in life. We're trying to get onto our journey, and Jamie's trying to help everyone with food. So we're just going to kind of travel down that road and see how we go. So, first things first, I'm going to ask Jamie is, what kind of stuff did you like to do when you were a kid? Like, what kind of hobbies did you have? What kind of fun stuff did you enjoy when you were younger?
Well, as soon as I think of things that entertained me as a child, a lot of them had to do with hands-on stuff. So I loved, you're young, so collecting stickers is fun, or playing in the backyard and just searching for ladybugs. I always had a passion for food, so I liked looking through magazines and cutting out pictures of food related stuff. So just, those are things that come to mind.
Okay. So just using Jamie as an example, and then you could do this at home and you could write down a couple of things that you used to love when you were a kid, like, Jamie liked stickers and she liked ladybugs and food and all that kind of stuff. So she had a real interest and passion around nature and natural things. And if you look at what she does with her career, she's very much into that now. She's doing that as a career and a profession, and it's something she loves, and she's going to probably keep doing for most of her life, if not all of her life. And most of us have those same passions within us, but the problem is we forget what we used to love as children. We forget all those things that we just enjoyed. And so when it comes now to finding a direction, as an adult, or even if you just stepped out of high school and you're going into college or university, you're trying to figure out where to go. Sometimes the best way to do that is to think about the things you used to love. Just like Jamie with her ladybugs and all that stuff. Because that'll give you a little bit of an idea of how you can incorporate those childlike fun things into an adult-like profession and career. So that's just my little piece of bringing some of your childhood into your current day-to-day life, so it can help you fulfill your purpose in life and get onto a great journey.
I am gonna interrupt just because I'm curious to know about you as
Please.
a child. And what did you love? Like, how did you see what you loved then bringing you to what you do now?
So, to answer James' question, the things that I used to love are very much everything that I do now as a chiropractor. Now, I never knew back then I was going to be doing this, but now when I think about what I do, it all makes sense. So some of the things that I used to love doing, I had toys, lots and lots of toys, and I always liked to understand how they worked. I like to understand how everything works. So I take them all apart, figure out what they did, and then try and put them all back together. Some of them I couldn't do so well at, others I could put back together very easily. I used to also love detective stories, and my mum used to organise treasure hunts for our birthdays. So that's I like looking for answers. I like figuring out where things come from and how to solve stuff. So bringing those little aspects into my career now, that's what I do with every patient. I like looking for answers. I like breaking things down, putting them back together, or helping other people fix their own stuff and put things back together. So that's my journey.
It's very cool when you think about it that way, though. Like, these are things that you might forget when you're a kid, what you love to do and how you can relate it to what you want to do in your life, which you're helping people remember. Excuse me, sorry. But for us, I think it's almost the opposite when it comes to food. It's like, now that we're adults, we feel that we have to, take better care of ourselves, eat healthier foods, and maybe at times these healthy foods don't seem as fun, and we're always thinking of all the foods we loved or remembering all the foods we used to eat but can't eat anymore. And I just want to share with you guys that there's definitely alternatives for foods, healthy alternatives to those comfort foods, those fun kid foods that bring you back to your fun times of eating and being carefree for the most part with what you eat. So let's just think of some of the favorite foods kids had. What would your favorite foods be?
Well, I used to eat pizza as a kid. I loved hamburgers as a kid. French fries. Now, I didn't eat mac and cheese, but I knew a lot of my friends loved that stuff.
Yeah.
I know my fiance loves that stuff. Every chance she can get, she'll make some mac and cheese. So those are kind of the things. Oh, and I forgot, popsicles. So we call them ice creams, but same,
really?
Yeah, same idea.
Okay, ice creams is not. What's ice cream then? If you call popsicles ice creams?
I don't know. This is how I grew up in South Africa. They call ice cream, whether it's on a stick or in a tub.
Okay, good to know for when I go to South Africa one day. So yeah, all those things, the burgers, the fries, popsicles, those are things that bring you back to your childhood, make you smile, and make you think yum. And I want to bring those things back into your life again, but just not only will you be saying yum, your body will be saying yum, because these are healthy, nutritious, wholesome foods. So I can give you definitely alternatives to mac and cheese, giving you a healthy version of mac and cheese. Things like popsicles, just natural fruit juices that still taste so sweet and are so refreshing. Burgers, if you've seen some of my videos in the past, you'll notice that I'm not vegetarian and I don't preach that you shouldn't be eating any meat. However, we all can do our part to limit our meat consumption. So I have an excellent recipe for lentil power patty that honestly, you won't be missing the meat when you eat it. Fries, Greg mentioned, we all love our fries. Excellent version of a root veggie fry recipe. And I think I tackled all those. Milkshakes, have an awesome one for milkshakes, so that might be under the ice cream category. So all those things, feel free to email me. We'll both post our emails at the end of this, and you can ask us any questions you like, recipes. Greg can help with inspiration on certain things, and we can both share what we'd love to talk to you about. So I loved that we were able to do this video together, and now we're off to Natalie, Greg, and I to have some afternoon fun and catch up. So thank you for joining us on the Human Detour.
Thanks, guys. It's nice to be here in Canada doing this with Jamie, and yeah, we look forward to maybe doing some more of these in the future when we're back here a little more permanently.
Sounds good. So you can play with your little Mr. Potato Head guy again. Put it.
Even I have fun.
Thanks. Bye.
See you guys. Bye.
Very good. Good job.
Thank you.